What's up guys, I'm Zach and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be checking out a few pieces I recently picked up from Cole Buxton. In terms of what I wanted to check out, I picked up their most popular pieces which really established Cole Buxton as a brand, and those are the warm up pieces. Today we're going to be looking at the hoodie, the crew and the pair of sweatpants. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video and check out these pieces. Now first up, of course, this is the classic Cole Buxton hoodie, and this is the one that I was most intrigued about. It was one of the reasons Cole Buxton blew up so much, and personally I think it mimics what Yeezy needed to bring out in terms of a sort of basic, affordable, washed out hoodie, and I think that's why Cole Buxton actually blew up so much. And of course they've actually killed the fit on this one, and I personally love the way this piece looks. In terms of that color, you've got that beautiful sort of washed out charcoal throughout the hoodie, and honestly I think it looks incredible. You do have a much more cropped fit on this hoodie, which personally I really do enjoy. I think the cropped waist allows it to accentuate the other details such as the hood and the elongated sleeves, whilst also having that sort of boxy silhouette on the sides, which personally I think looks fantastic. I understand once I tried on this piece why it blew up and why it was such a hit when Cole Buxton first launched. Of course they've dropped quite a few pieces from then to now. However, I can understand why this is such a staple for the brand, and it honestly is a staple for any wardrobe looking for a washed out hoodie, and I think that's why it has sold quite a lot and it will keep selling in the future. Honestly, a great piece, and personally I'll be keeping this one in my wardrobe for many years to come. I've sort of been missing a washed out hoodie for quite a while now, as I've sold a lot of them off and I've only stick to sort of blacks and grays, so I'm quite happy to have this new addition into my wardrobe to fill that missing spot. But moving on to the crew neck now, as I've mentioned in a few different videos, I think I've started to warm up on crew necks. Personally, I haven't been a big fan of crew necks for a long time. However, trying on a few crew necks over the last few weeks and months have sort of pushed me to like a few different type of crew necks depending on the fit, and that means it has to be boxy, it has to be long in the sleeves, and that's exactly what this crew neck is. This was another killer piece from Cole Buxton. Of course, I've got that washed out grey throughout the piece. Now I did pick up all these pieces in this sort of washed out grey colorway. It is what I'm missing in my wardrobe at the moment, and I think obviously that is the colorway that was the most popular when it first launched, so I thought it was the best one to pick up for my wardrobe. And of course this one is another fantastic piece. It honestly fits very similar to the hoodie. I would say it probably isn't as boxy as the hoodie. It might just be a tiny bit slimmer. However, I don't think it takes away from the piece at all, and I personally think this one looks great. Of course, you've got that premium Cole Buxton fit throughout once again, which is elongated sleeves, a bit cropped in the waist, and you've got a tight neck collar, which personally I really do enjoy as well. I definitely like a lot of my t-shirts and crew necks, especially to fit quite tight around the neck, which this one does. So I think it's executed all those marks quite perfectly, and another fantastic piece from Cole Buxton. Getting into the final piece of today, this is the sweatpants from Cole Buxton. And honestly, I was quite shocked to see that this one was a big disappointment for me, especially considering I really enjoyed the hoodie and the crew neck. And the reason for that is just, I knew that this was a piece that was going to fit a little bit more cropped to the other pieces, and I knew it would come a little bit higher up on the ankle than a typical sweatpant would. However, it was just so ridiculously tight throughout this garment. I'm not entirely sure why that case is, but it was ridiculously tight on the waist, the calf region, and right down to the ankle. And for the entire duration that I tried on this sweatpant with these two different pieces, it was just so uncomfortable, and this one I'll definitely be sending back. Now, I don't know entirely if this is the way that it's intended from Cole Buxton to fit, or either I just didn't pick up my right size. I do have a waist size of a 34, which typically means I do pick up a large. However, it may not be the case for Cole Buxton, but regardless, even sizing up to an extra large, I'm sure it would be much too tight for me. So that was a little bit disappointing to see, especially because I was very excited to check out the sweatpant. But yes, unfortunately, I will be sending this one back. This will not be staying in the wardrobe. However, the crew and the hoodie definitely have a place in my wardrobe for the future, but this one will be sent back straight after this video, unfortunately. But yes, once again, it was just way too tight in the thighs, the leg region, the ankle, just the entire fit of it. Personally, I'd love to see the other sweatpants sort of fit a little bit better, or if this is just like the warm up type fit. However, that will be saved for a future video, as I have picked up a few more Cole Buxton pieces which are on the way. Regardless guys, we just looked at a few basics from Cole Buxton, which obviously brought the brand up to what it is today. Cole Buxton has done a lot since these sort of warm-up pieces which first blew up the brand, so I'm excited to check out a few of those pieces in an upcoming video. And if you guys are interested in seeing that video in the future, it should be up within a week or two, so feel free to subscribe down below if that is something you want to see. And if you like today's video, feel free to like down below. It goes a long way in showing your support of my channel, my videos, and pushing me to upload more content for you guys. And that being said, guys, if you have any comments, questions about today's video, feel free to leave it down in the comment section down below. With that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya.